Yeah, hi John. It's just Garrett here for the screencast. As Connor said in his screencast, we're going to do our screencast separately. This is due to the fact that we have to do it at home each. And we were going to demo it together, but for some reason we can't connect over long distance still, so that's a problem, and no one else can seem to connect to us. So I don't know if that's a problem with our firewall or whatever. But anyway, I'm just gonna go show you a demo through our game. I'll try to not go over the parts that Connor already went over. So I guess first things first, we'll look at what I have done. This is the stuff I've done. So the stuff I've done as a battle handler. So I've changed like simple mods battle system to incorporate enemies to use magic, so you can run away, you can use items in battle, and change the enemy debt so that you, instead of the money dropping into the room, the player who kills the enemy just gets the money and the experience. So skills. So we implement skills in our game. Unfortunately, they're not implemented as such because of a problem. This is due to because of loading them in. For some reason it keeps resetting the skills back to 0. So I can load in from file the skills, and the player will have skills when they become a new player, so they can use them, but then when they load them in again they'll lose all their skills. So since I couldn't figure out why it's doing that, I just decided to leave it out and just have a simple magic command instead. So players can use magic instead of just attacking. This is not a skill, so it's just everyone can use a magic attack, which is magic, and it's based off your magic stat. So it's more of a simplistic way to do the skills. But on the other hand, enemies have their own skills. Enemies use their own unique skills. That works perfectly. So it does. It's just a normal string. So when they use magic, they'll have their own skills. So I have for other handlers, I have a boss handler. So this is where you fight the leviathan. So you need to be on level 25. So you can't enter the handler unless you're on 25. So also the boss has extra commands. So he has an extra powerful ability, as the boss should have. They'll deal large damage to the player. Also he has a healing ability. These are all just different abilities, make him more unique towards the enemies. In the shop handler, so for the shops, so you can see your infantry in your in the shop. So you can now see your items, sell items, buy items, and also I changed the items to be better, there's more items in the shop anyway, and they're on proper prices, so the prices are changed, so it's not just like one money for a potion. So for the arena, Connor did the arena, and in his one, the win-loss wasn't working, so I think I've fixed that now, so I'll show that off. So I'll get 2 people to fight off, and we can see their win-loss ratio. So help commands. So for the battle, so if you go into battle, there's battle help commands, so you know what to do in battle. And also the help commands have been updated to use the new commands that we're going to be running. So for loggers, so we have different logs that are different from the error log and that. So Connor was using the user log for the bad word. I added the bad word login just to take the bad words and the IP address and the username. So battle, shop, and boss and arena are the other loggers. So the battle one and the boss one and the arena one basically do very similar things. They log the damage players are doing to the enemies and what experience they're getting and what the enemy's doing to them to make sure everything's going properly. In the shop, it logs what players buy and what they sell. And for commands, we have new god commands, which are to add, basically cheat, I guess. So it's a god or an admin can basically give people money and give people skill points. So if they need leveling up, they can cheat their way through it. So I'm just going to show a demo of this quickly. So I'm going to create a new character and just go through. So we want new character, Gary. Gary doesn't exist, so Gary. So Connor put in, like at the start, we have our goal, so the player knows what they're doing. So this is basically the story of the game. And he also introduced basically a stat menu, which is instead of pressing 1. So I also implemented the descriptions of stats so the players know what the stats do. So this is one of the things you were a bit confused of. So it'll help you determine where to put your stats. So it sees agility, it'll determine your accuracy and also your dodging. So, and your magic defense is based off your magic points. So if you want to be more defensive against enemies' magic attacks, you'll put more points in magic points. Also how much magic you can use. So Connor said that it can only go up to 8. That's wrong. It can go up to 9. It can't go up to 10 because it takes in the first figure. So when you type in 10, it takes in 1. So I don't know what way Connor did. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Screencast might have crashed. So where was I? So we're customizing our character. So he'll eat. Agility 9, which works. And what do we want? Defense, I guess. So okay, so we have our character. So first thing you'll notice, Connor forgot to mention. He mentioned that we have a map, but he forgot to mention that we can use it. So if we press M, we get a map. So this basically tells you where the player is. So when you can tell, so we're in the hub. So if we go north, we'll be in the forest. We go east, we'll be in the arena, and go to the shop. So first of all, let's just go to the shop. Yeah, I have to go north first. Oh, south I meant. South. So we'll go to the shop. So as you can see, we have our new ASCII map. So to see what we have, we're just going to go infantry and see it works. We can actually see what's in our items in the shop. So we're going to go list and see what items there is. I'm just going to buy leather armor. Do I have that? Actually, I can't even afford the leather armor now that I think of it, so I won't buy that. So I'll buy a potion. So I have a potion. So I'm just gonna leave the shop. Also, you notice that I lost less money now. Okay, so we're gonna go into the battle and show off the battle handler. So north. So we have a Merfolk. To enter battle, you enter battle or fight. So this will enter the battle handler, so you can fight. So at the start, you'll get an ASCII. So the Merfolk uses bubble. Bubble is his skill. So he's going to keep using. He can use either his normal attacks or skills. So Merfolk swings at Gary. So, but misses. This was his basic attack, and he's missing because my agility is so high. Magic is not based off your agility. Magic always hits, but it has good cost. So if I write magic, Gary used magic and hits Merfolk for 1 damage, but I lost 5 MP. So I want to use magic again. So M, so I hit for 1. So I have no MP. So when I press M again, it'll tell you don't have enough MP, and so you can't attack with it. so I'm just going to try to kill him before he kills me, which is, so I'm going to, he killed me. So I died, and I dropped money thing. So I'm just going to go fight him again. North. So my potion is there because I dropped it, because I died, and my money is there. So if I want to take the money, so I want to get 40, so take 40, so I picked up 40. And I picked up the potion. So I now have money, more money. So if we want to go north, we go to Leviathan. So if we want to fight the Leviathan, you need to be on level 25. So we have to say boss. So if you want to enter Leviathan, you either write boss or Leviathan. So I write boss. You are unworthy to challenge the boss. You are not. You must be at least level 25. So this tells the player they have to go back, grind their levels, and level up so they can actually fight the bosses. So yeah, that's it for the battle one. So if we go to the arena, I'll show you two people fighting. So I'm just going to pause it for a second and get someone else into the game. Okay, so we're going to go to the arena. So I brought Jim in the game. He's also an admin, so he's going to be much stronger than Gary. So we're going to enter the arena. So Gary enters the arena. So he's going to try to attack, but I'm just going to kill him with Jim. Oops, don't attack yourself. Gary. So attack Gary. So Gary died. So that means his win-loss should go up after he says. So it says that Jim has now won. So if we go into the, what should we call it? Oh yeah, we have to log off first. We'll log Jim off first so we can save. So we're going to quit. And if we go, should refresh. Oh, he's still in the thing. You can't log off from there. It's the quit. And there we go. So refresh. So his win goes up. And if we go log off Gary, so quit Gary. And if we go open his file, Gary, it'll say he has one loss. So this basically shows them basically when a player wins the arena, their win-loss will go up, and when a player loses, their loss will go up. So this is basically, it'll just show kind of competition in our game. And so for boss battle, I will show you with Jim in a second, because screencast automatic only has 2 minutes left, and I'm going to do this in 2 parts. So I'm just going to go over some of the loggers. So Gary fought in the merfolk there. So if we look at our logs, so we go into our logs and we look at the store. Actually, go to the store because we bought something in the store. So the last thing we should have is what time is it? So session open, Gary enters shop, Gary bought a potion. So this will show that the time Gary bought the potion and what he actually bought. So that's that. So in battle, edit. So we have our whole battle. So Merfolk attacked with Bubble against Gary. That needs to be spaced out a bit. And Merfolk attacks, blah blah, and then he attacks, and then Gary died and lost 0 experiences. So this basically gives us the details on the battle, so it can determine whether the battle seems fair or not, or do we have to readjust the enemy stats, or if the players are too strong. And that's about it for this one. I'll go through the boss in the next screencast and the code.